Encounter with nothingness is another principle of existentialism. And essentially, what the existentialist states is that as humans, we encounter this concept of nothingness throughout our existence. And essentially, we are in a point in our own existence in which that encounter with nothingness has grown drastically. If you recall the principle of alienation, there's this idea that we are alone. And as a result, traditionally, we have looked to faith and nature and each other to fill the void within ourselves. However, because of the way history and our society and culture has evolved, there is this idea that we're now alienated from those things. Essentially, we're alienated from God, alienated from nature, fellow man, and himself, and the only thing left is this concept of nothingness. So there's this idea that as science continues, we'll continue to fall farther away from faith, which then makes us feel as though we're alienated. And then there's this idea that we are no longer connecting with nature for our own food like we used to. So our sense of purpose in that area is gone. It's just easy to go shopping or order online and have something delivered. So we're alienated from that idea of being connected to our earthly existence. In addition, because of technology, we are essentially alienating ourselves from each other. Here, there's a picture of a whole room of people engaging in a, virtual experience. They're all together in this one room, and yet they are experiencing a virtual existence separate from the people that are in there. And then as a result, we are alienated from ourselves, which leads to this concept of nothingness, feeling as though our existence has nothing of value. However, the existentialist states that all is nothing unless the human being finds purpose. So the idea is that the existentialist believes we're not lost right now. We just need to understand that we have to find purpose in our own existence. So previously, we found purpose in religion. We found purpose in food and consumption. We found purpose in being around each other. And essentially, the existentialist says is that all is nothing unless we attach a meaning to it. So we as humans, we need to essentially find what our own existence means. And if you go online, you can, type in the meaning of life, and you're going to get a million different explanations, different memes, different ideas, different definitions. And what the existentialist states is that it's your job to attach a meaning to your existence. That nothing means anything unless you attach meaning to it. So you can use the analogy of a wedding ring. Essentially, it's just a cylinder of gold. And yet, when you give your vows and you promise to be with someone, that wedding ring then takes on a different meaning. So to one person, it could just be nothing, just a piece of metal in a circle shape. And to someone else, it could mean, the existence of love and a promise that you've made. So there is this idea that meaning is interpreted by the individual, and the existentialist believes it's up to us to define our own existence.